Let's check in for the present energy at this time. Okay. So there's some type of past situation that you're looking forward to, because looking forward to something that might prove interesting with doubt and anxiety came out. But this is a past thing. So you could be thinking on the past. It may be some type of rekindling or something from the past returning that you're looking forward to. Interesting about how something will play out, but you do have doubt around this. This is something that you're choosing not to put to an end so that you can have a new beginning for yourself. And I feel like that is a part of the anxiety that comes in this situation. The doubt is whether or not you should end this and have a rebirth. And that's also the anxiety as well. You may feel like you're not really sure on which direction to go when it comes to this situation. Yeah. Air sign is out here. Someone could be choosing the intellectual path. Now, I don't know if this is you choosing the intellectual path, or maybe this is something that you're needing to choose is the intellectual path and not choosing from your heart space with your emotions, because it will affect the ending that needs to happen so that new things can begin. And I feel like it also may misguide you in you being unsure which way to go when it comes to the directions that you feel like you should be following. I feel like you may feel misled. If this is a situation that really has you so much in your feelings about thinking about this past situation, it may be best to like see a therapist about this to help you to explore on how you can move forward. This message can be for someone that's between the age of 40 and 65. Yeah, there's someone that you're not letting go. I feel like this has to do with a person. But then at the same time, I just got like, this don't even have to do with a person. This could be for some, this could be for a person. It has to deal with a person. And for others, this could be just having to do with like worldly status. There's a need to let go when it comes to worldly status. But you're not doing so. Yeah, because that will give you the guidance from within. So yeah, this has to do with you looking forward. You're looking forward to something that may seem interesting, but with doubt and anxiety. I feel like this has to do with a few different things. Like I said, this can be love. This can be needing to break free when it comes to worldly status. This could also be someone holding on to an addiction, not breaking free from an addiction. Whichever category you may find yourself in when it comes to this reading, this is something that is affecting your rebirth because you're not leaving behind the old limitations. Instead of dwelling so much on the past and looking forward to some type of rekindling, picking up where you left off at, because it's like you're wanting to see where something goes. Instead of leaving this behind and forgiving past mistakes and releasing the emotional baggage, this is something that have you in an emotional place. And that misguided, or the feeling, the feeling of feeling like you're misguided or that you will be misguided. The only way that you're going to feel like you're getting the guidance from within is by you actually exploring different ways on how to leave a situation behind. It's like taking one step at a time. And the more steps you take, the more guidance that you're going to get from within yourself. Yeah, this is something that's going to affect or has been affecting you being able to be in your creating space, like your creating energy, your creativity. Because success is here for you, but it's things that you have to leave behind. And there's this sense of security and contentment that you feel like you don't have, that is keeping you in this place. I don't know if it's because you feel like you can't achieve it on your own, but there's this feeling that you feel like you don't have that sense of security or even contentment. But it is something that can be achieved through physical comfort when it comes to you at least trying to balance your emotions. But you're not in that place right now. So because you're not in that place, it makes it difficult for you to achieve that sense of security and contentment through physical comfort because your emotions are imbalanced. And that's delaying you in reaching whatever goals that you have set for yourself. It's things that you are dealing with internal rather than external. And because of that, it's things that you need to work on within yourself. But you are being, I feel like, misguided, going in the wrong direction, working towards the wrong thing or the wrong goals, or focused on the wrong things instead of focusing on what matters. This can be someone focusing on their masculine counterpart instead of focusing on the work that needs to be done within themselves. There's a need to take a pause with this connection when it comes to this masculine counterpart, so that the work on yourself can be done. And I feel like it's going to come a time to where they're going to have to do the same exact thing. I feel like it's going to come a time to where the reason why they're going to find themselves doing the same thing is because what's not being dealt with on an internal level and focusing on all external things, eventually that's going to come to an end. Eventually, it's going to come to a point to where all the things that are taking place within, when it comes to internal, is going to become so heavy to where this is something that has to be paid attention to. And the only way that this can be paid attention and worked on is putting a pause to everything around. Because with so much distraction, like I said, I got 3 different things. For someone, this is a person, and this could be a masculine. Either you can be this masculine, or you can be focused on a masculine. And for some of you, this has to do with an addiction that you are not breaking free from, and worldly status that you are also not breaking free from. But the day is going to come to where all those things are going to be brought to surface, and I feel like it's going to force you to pause and work on the things that need to be worked on within. And then that's when you will get the guidance that you need from within yourself, and you will no longer feel misguided or like you're going in the wrong direction. And instead of looking forward to things because you feel like something might be worth, like it's like something is interesting to look forward to, but having doubt and anxiety around it, you won't be in that place because you actually done the work. You actually put a pause to things, put endings to things, so that you can have the rebirth that you're needing to have in order so you can see things clearly, so you can let go of past mistakes and leave behind old limitations and move forward within your life.